At 1:30, Marlon left his house to go to the beach, which is 7.6 miles in distance. Maybe let's jump to the end here. Find his speed when skateboarding and walking. So it sounds like there's two different speeds: skateboarding speed and walking speed, and we got to solve for each of them. Let's see. Okay, let's start drawing a picture. Here's his house. And then the beach, 7.6 miles. So Marlon leaves at 1:30, rides a skateboard until 2:15. So we don't know how far they rode their skateboard. We'll let this be skateboard distance. And then skateboards. Then he walked the rest of the way. So the rest of this distance to the beach is walking. Okay. We can start expressing the skateboard distance in terms of distance equals rate times time, right? The distance that they travel on the skateboard is the rate of the skateboard, which I'll call R sub 1, because I'm going to have two rates here, times the time spent traveling. So the time spent traveling, I'm trying to think if we should have time in terms of hours. Okay, just because miles per minute isn't a conventional unit. Look, we've traveled 7.6 total miles. So let's just make sure that we write everything we're doing in terms of hours. You could do it in terms of minutes and write down the speed. It should specify that it wants it in miles per hour. But so for time here, skateboarding is from 1:30 to 2:15, right? So that's 45 out of 60 minutes. So this is in terms of hours here. That's how much skateboarding was done. And then how much walking was done, that's a different rate, R sub 2, times a different amount of time. From 2:15 to 3 o'clock, that's another 45 minutes. And if you add these two things together, the distance skateboarding, which is R sub 1 times 45 over 60, divide the top and bottom by 15, that's 3 over 4. If you add that to the distance spent walking, then we made it to the beach. We made it 7.6 miles. Can't solve this equation though, because there's an R sub 1 and an R sub 2. So we've got to go back and look. Marlon's speed is on the skateboard is 2.5 times the walking speed. So this skateboard speed is 2.5 times the walking speed, which we called R sub 2. Okay, so we made that switch there. R sub 1, it's 2.5 R sub 2 times 3/4, because it's 2.5 times the walking speed. And this is still R sub 2 times 3 over 4. So now this is an equation we can solve because everything is in terms of R sub 2. Okay, so you first want to simplify a little bit. So with my calculator, I'm going to do 2.5 times 3 divided by 4. So this is 1.875 R sub 2. And then over here, if you change this to a decimal, 3 over 4, that's 0.75. Then now that we have like terms, we can add those numbers. So 2.625 R sub 2 equals 7.6. So we got 2.625 R sub 2 equals 7.6. In order to get R sub 2 by itself, divide both sides by 2.625. So R sub 2 is going to be 7.6 divided by 2.625. Oh, that came out yucky, so let me go double check. Yeah, so R sub 2, the walking speed is 2.9 miles per hour. And the skateboarding speed was 2.5 times the walking speed, so we're just going to do 2.9 times 2.5 because it's 2.5 times as fast. So about 7.3 if we round, 7.25 miles per hour.